Headlines is sponsored by Wonder Cement. एक परफेक्ट शुरुआत.
PM Narendra Modi and Nepal PM KP Sharma Oli jointly inaugurate Jogbani Biratnagar Integrated Check ICP. The second ICP on the Nepal border has been built with Indian assistance to facilitate trade and people's movement. Today is the last day for filing nominations for Delhi Assembly elections. Congress releases third list while the BJP its second. BJP fields Sunil Yadav against Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal from New Delhi seat, while Congress fields Ramesh Sabarwal. Union Minister Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi leads a delegation of Union Ministers to Jammu and Kashmir to review the implementation of development schemes after the abrogation of Article 370, meets local opinion leaders. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu addresses the convocation of Vikram Simapuri University in Nellore, says there is a need to reinvigorate education system, inaugurates the Center of Excellence for Studies in Classical Telugu. And in sports, Indian opener Shikhar Dhawan ruled out of 5-match T20I international series in New Zealand due to shoulder injury. Dhawan injured his shoulder during third ODI against Australia in Bengaluru. India cold beat Japan by 10 wickets after the men in blue bowled out the opposition for a paltry score of 41 runs in their second match at the ICC Under-19 Cricket World Cup. Leg spinner Ravi Bishnoi scalps 4 wickets for just 5 runs.
Headlines was sponsored by Wonder Cement. एक perfect शुरुआत.
Namaskar, I'm Abhishek Mahajan. Our top story today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Nepalese counterpart KP Sharma Oli on Tuesday jointly inaugurated the second integrated checkpost at Jogbani Biratnagar along the border. The project was launched jointly by the two leaders via a video link. The rupees 140 crore project will improve trade and people-to-people contact.
नेपाल के चहुमुखी विकास में नेपाल की प्राथमिकताओं के अनुसार भारत एक विश्वसनीय पार्टनर की भूमिका अदा करता रहा। नेबरहुड फर्स्ट मेरी सरकार की प्राथमिकता रही।
With the press of this button, the second integrated checkpost at Jogbani Biratnagar was jointly inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Prime Minister of Nepal, KP Oli. A living example of India's neighborhood first policy, the second integrated checkpost has been built with Indian assistance with the aim to facilitate trade and people's movement across the India-Nepal border. This is the second joint developmental project to become functional within the last 5 months. Prime Minister Modi said that increased connectivity is key to India-Nepal ties since they are joined by much more than shared borders.
भारत और नेपाल कई क्रॉस बॉर्डर कनेक्टिविटी प्रोजेक्ट्स जैसे रोड, रेल और ट्रांसमिशन लाइन पर काम कर रहे हैं। हमारे देशों के बीच सीमा के प्रमुख स्थानों पर इंटीग्रेटेड चेक पोस्ट आपसी व्यापार और आवागमन को बहुत सुविधाजनक बना रही है।
The two leaders also reviewed the progress of the joint housing project to rehabilitate earthquake victims. India has assisted in reconstructing nearly 50,000 houses in Gorkha and Nuwakot districts. 45,000 have already been completed.
गोरखा और नोवाकोट जिलों में घरों के पुनर्निर्माण में अच्छी प्रोग्रेस देखकर मुझे बहुत संतोष मिला। हमारी कोशिश रही है कि हम इन घरों को बिल्ड बैक बेटर के सिद्धांत पर बनाएंगे और अर्थक्वेक रेजिलिएंट टेक्निक्स इसके इस्तेमाल से ये मजबूत और टिकाऊ बने।
Prime Minister KP Oli said that Samridh Nepal, Sukhi Nepali motto finds resonance with Prime Minister Modi's Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas motto. He called on both nations to unite in achieving these goals.
The current government of Nepal has the aspiration of Samridh Nepal, Sukhi Nepali. Your government has a vision of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas and Sabka Vishwas. Let's work together to make our countries prosperous and our people happy. Timely completion of development projects, especially those providing a direct benefit to the peoples, has added a momentum to our relationship.
In February 2016, an MOU was signed between India and Nepal, allocating US dollars 100 million to support reconstruction of 50,000 private houses. The housing reconstruction project in Gorkha and Nuwakot are covered under two partnership agreements with UNDP and UNOPS. India has contributed rupees 437 crore towards aid to beneficiaries. India has also been assisting Nepal in development of border infrastructure through several projects, including establishment of integrated checkposts at Birganj, Biratnagar, Bhairahava and Nepalganj.
शुभकामना दीछु फेरी भेंट होला नमस्कार
This New Year gift of an ICP at Jogbani, Biratnagar adds strength to India's ties with Nepal. With Rajkumar in Kathmandu, Bureau Report, DD News.
So Nepal's Finance Minister Dr. Yuba Raj Khatiwara said that the integrated check post Biratnagar inaugurated by the Prime Ministers of India and Nepal will facilitate trade and reduce transaction cost of business.
We have a ICP in Birganj, but many of the freight diverting through Kolkata also come to Biratnagar, and that would facilitate trade and particularly reduce the transaction cost for our business people. ICP would be helpful to also properly manage the customs and immigration included. We also have railway link, and thanks to the government of India for supporting Nepal's better connectivity across the border. So we'll also be having the railway connection to the ICP.
Also, with Delhi polls round the corner, political parties are leaving no stones unturned to woo voters. Today is the last day of filing the nominations. The scrutiny will take place on Wednesday. The last date of withdrawal of nominations will be 24th of this month. More than 1.46 crore voters are eligible to exercise their franchise in the Delhi elections. According to the final electoral roll, voting would be held on February 8th, while the counting of votes will take place on February 11th. Moving on, the BJP released the second list of candidates for the Delhi Assembly polls, fielding State Yuva Morcha President Sunil Yadav from the New Delhi constituency against Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. According to the list of 10 candidates, Delhi BJP spokesperson Tajinder Pal Singh Bagga has been fielded from Harinagar, and party's Purvanchal Morcha President Manish Singh would contest from the Delhi Cantonment constituency. Congress today announced another list of 5 candidates for Delhi elections. As per the list, Jayaprakash Panwar will contest from Madhipur SC seat, Mukesh Sharma from Vikaspuri, Praveen Rana from Bijwasan, Mohinder Chaudhary from Mehroli and Parvez Hashmi from the Okhla constituency. Moving on, as part of the public outreach program in the newly created Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, Union Minister Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi visited Kashmir Valley today. Addressing newspersons, the minister said that Hunar Hub will be set up in every district to ensure skill development of the people living there.
स्किल डेवलपमेंट के जरिए रोजगार और रोजगार के मौके हमारे नौजवानों को मिल सकें। हमारे नौजवान जो है वो या तो अपना खुद का रोजगार खोल सकें और या फिर कहीं ना कहीं रोजगार हासिल कर सकें। उसके लिए स्किल डेवलपमेंट की बहुत ज़रूरत होती है, कौशल विकास की बहुत ज़रूरत होती है। उसका एक बहुत बड़े लेवल पर, बहुत बड़े स्तर पर हमने कार्यक्रम बनाया हुआ है, स्कीम बनाई हुई है और हर इलाके में हम हुनर हब के जरिए हर इलाके में हुनर हब का निर्माण हो, हर इलाके में हुनर हब बनाया जाए और उसमें बच्चे और बच्चियां अपने स्किल डेवलपमेंट के काम को करके रोजगार के मौके शुरू कर सकें।
Also, Union Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat addressed a program in Kathua in Jammu and Kashmir under special outreach program in Jammu and Kashmir.
किस तरह का दर्द इस क्षेत्र के लोगों ने सहा है, मुझे लगता है कि उन घावों को भी वापस अब जब उसके ऊपर मरहम पट्टी होते हुए उसके वो घाव जब भरने लगे हैं तो उनको भी वापस याद करने की शायद अब जरूरत नहीं है। एक सुनहरा सूरज इस प्रदेश ने आजादी के 70 वर्ष बाद में देखा है और मुझे प्रसन्नता है और मैं अभिनंदन करना चाहता हूं आज इस मंच पर खड़े होकर के देश के प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी का कि उन्होंने इस ऐतिहासिक जम्मू कश्मीर की धरती पे वो सुनहरा सूरज उगाने का काम किया है।
A 3-day Global Investor Summit 2020 with the theme of Explore, Invest and Grow is scheduled early this year in the twin cities of Srinagar and Jammu. As a precursor to this mega event, a pre-summit investors meet and curtain raiser of the event was held yesterday in New Delhi. MOS for Ministry of Development of North-Eastern Region, Dr. Jitendra Singh, Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir, Girish Chandra Murmu, along with other senior officers were present at the event. The event showcased investment opportunities available in 14 focus sectors to boost manufacturing and employment generation in the region. More than 350 delegates from various sectors participated and more than 45 B2G meetings took place in this event.
The creation of Union Territory was done with due diligence, due research and a considerable thought. It's not just for nothing that the state was converted into UT. Over the last 3-4 months, ever since this new arrangement came into being, many of the held up projects have been put into track. And this is going to be an added incentive for the investors to come.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will chair the 32nd interaction through Pragati, the ICT-based multi-modal platform for proactive governance and timely implementation on 26 January 2020. In the previous 31 interactions of Pragati, projects worth over 12 lakh crores have been reviewed by the Prime Minister. In the last Pragati meeting of the year 2019, 9 projects worth over Rs 61,000 crore related to 16 states and the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir were taken up for discussion. There were also discussions on various topics like grievances of Indian citizens working abroad, national agriculture market, aspirational district program and infrastructure development programs and initiatives. Prime Minister had launched the multi-purpose and multi-modal governance platform Pragati on 25th March 2015. Home Minister Amit Shah today slammed the opposition for misleading people on Citizenship Amendment Act 2019. Addressing a public meeting under Jan Jagran Abhiyan on CAA 2019 in Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh, Amit Shah said that CAA is only meant to grant citizenship and there is no provision of taking anyone's citizenship.
Citizenship Amendment Bill की कोई भी धारा मुसलमान छोड़ दीजिए अल्पसंख्यक छोड़ दीजिए किसी भी व्यक्ति की नागरिकता अगर ले सकती है तो वो आप मुझे दिखा दीजिए। मित्रों, देश में भ्रम फैलाया जा रहा है, दंगे कराए जा रहे हैं, आगजनी फैलाई जा रही है। ये धरना प्रदर्शन, ये विरोध, ये भ्रांति का परिणाम जो कांग्रेस पार्टी, सपा, बसपा और तृणमूल कांग्रेस फैला रहे। ये बिल के अंदर कहीं पर भी कोई जगह पे भी किसी की नागरिकता छीनने का कोई प्रावधान नहीं है।
Also, Union Home Minister Amit Shah made it clear that the law will not be scrapped despite opposition's protests over it.
करोड़ों लोग मार दिए गए, भाग भगा दिए गए, धर्म परिवर्तन कर दिया गया। अरे कश्मीर के अंदर से 5 लाख से ज्यादा कश्मीरी पंडितों को अपने ही देश में विस्थापित कर दिया गया। आपके मुंह से एक शब्द नहीं। 70 साल से पीड़ित लोगों को नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने उनके जीवन का नया अध्याय शुरू करने का मौका दिया है। लखनऊ की भूमि से डंके की चोट पर कहने आया हूं, जिसको विरोध करना है वो कर दे, सिटीजनशिप अमेंडमेंट बिल वापिस नहीं होने वाला।
Also, Union Telecom Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad said that financial inclusion supplementing digital inclusion is going to be the roadmap of the future. Addressing the inaugural ceremony of NIC Tech Conclave 2020, Ravi Shankar Prasad said that the real benchmark of Digital India should be technology for the masses.
Digital India is designed to empower ordinary Indians with the power of technology. Digital India is designed to bridge in digital divide between digital haves and digital have-nots. Digital India must bring in digital inclusion. In India, we must have a proper understanding, practical understanding about data availability, number one. Data utility, number two. Data innovation, number three. Data anonymity, number 4, and data privacy, number 5.
Let's move on to the next story now. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman took to Twitter and said, taking India to new heights, leveraging technology, eliminating human bias with a hashtag of Hamara Bharosa. The faceless e-assessment scheme has brought transparency in the tax collecting process by eliminating any sort of personal interaction between taxpayer and income tax department. Here's a report on the initiative.
Taking ahead Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of Digital India and providing maximum ease in doing business, the Income Tax Department has brought a radical change in its functioning by launching the Faceless e-assessment scheme in 2019. Faceless e-assessment brings relief for taxpayers, increase in transparency, efficiency and improvement in quality of assessment. No personal interaction between taxpayers and income tax officers. CBDT selected 58,322 cases for faceless assessment. Digitally signed notices served in 44,285 cases. This scheme has helped in expeditious disposal of tax-related cases. Benefits of faceless e-assessment: better use of available resources, ease of compliance for taxpayers, transparency and efficiency in functioning, expeditious disposal of tax-related cases. Faceless e-assessment is turning out to be an important step towards providing better facilities to taxpayers and is also helping in solving all tax-related issues. In the earlier system, there was a lot of human interface involved between taxpayers and the department, causing inconvenience to the taxpayers. Faceless e-assessment has proved to be very beneficial in putting an end to this inconvenience and unnecessary hassle. Bureau Report, DT News.
Moving on, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu addressed the convocation of Vikram Simhapuri University in Nellore. In his address, Vice President said education plays an important role in nation building and there is a need to reinvigorate education system in the country.
This underscores the imperative need to reorient the education system and improve the standards of teaching in our institutions of higher education. Education system should not only be focused on academic excellence, but develop the students into holistic individuals. The students coming out of the portals of higher education should be persons of sterling character, impeccable integrity, and strong morals.
Vice President inaugurated the Center of Excellence for Studies in Classical Telugu. Moving on, Vice President said that education is not for employment only, but for the advancement and empowerment.
Convocation is a crucial day in the life of every student. The degrees that you receive today are rewards for your hard work, dedication, commitment, and above all, your talent. This day marks the culmination of your student life and the beginning of new chapter in your life. Education is not for employment alone. Education is for enhancement of knowledge. Education is for enlightenment. Education is for empowerment. And education is for employment also.
Let's talk about Panchayat Awards now. Ministry of Panchayati Raj has been incentivizing the best performing Panchayati Raj institution across India under the incentivization of panchayats and recognition of their good work for improving delivery of services and public goods. These awards are conferred on National Panchayati Raj Day on 24th April every year by the Prime Minister. This year too, online nominations are invited under the 4 categories of awards, which are Child Friendly Gram Panchayat Award, Nanaji Deshmukh Rashtriya Gaurav Gram Sabha Puraskar, Deen Dayal Upadhyay Panchayat Sashaktigaran Puraskar and Gram Panchayat Development Plan Awards. Nominations are open till 31st January 2020. Lok Sabha Speaker has referred the Industrial Relations Code 2019 and the Code on Social Security 2019 to the Standing Committee on Labour for examination and reports. Considering the wider implications of proposed bills and concern for workers' welfare and security, the Standing Committee on Labour has decided to invite views and suggestions from NGOs, experts, stakeholders and public in general. The procedure for submitting suggestions can be seen on www.loksabha.nic.in. To give employment to the unemployed, skilled youth of the nation, government has come up with Mudra Yojana. Under the scheme, government is facilitating entrepreneurship among youth. How has this scheme worked so well for people of Rewa district of Madhya Pradesh? We can see in this ground report.
Ashish Verma of Rewa in Madhya Pradesh, who runs a mobile repairing shop in Shilpi Plaza, says that the scheme came to his financial rescue. Skilled Ashish applied for loan under Mudra scheme and has received a sum of 1 lakh rupees. Today, he is a proud owner of mobile repair shop and has employed others as well.
यूनियन बैंक से हमने मुद्रा योजना का लाभ लिया है। योजना काफ़ी अच्छी योजना है, जिससे अपना मोबाइल काम कर रहे हैं, अच्छा काम चल रहा है बैंक के सहयोग से और योजना के सहयोग से। नहीं, पहले तब तक कुछ नहीं था, इसी योजना का लाभ लेके हमने अपना काम चालू किया।
Beneficiary says that through Mudra Yojana, they have received loans and were able to set up shops of their own. A total of 6,000 youths of Rewa have received loan under the scheme.
मैं सागर मोबाइल में काम करता हूँ। मेरा काम रिपेयरिंग का है और जब से मुझे यहाँ काम में मैं आया हूँ, मुझे बहुत इनकम हुई है और मेरे घर वाले भी खुश हैं मुझसे। और यहाँ पे है कि मुझे अच्छा लगता है और पैसे भी मिल रहे हैं।
Mudra Yojana has not only provided employment to the skilled youth, but entrepreneurship has also gained momentum under the scheme. Bureau Report, DD News.
In a tragic incident, 8 Indian citizens, including 4 children, have died in Nepal. They were found unconscious in a hotel in Daman of Makwanpur district this morning. Nepal police spokesperson Shailesh Thapa Kshetri told our Kathmandu correspondent that 15 Indian tourists had checked into a resort in Daman last night. They had booked 4 rooms, but 8 of them stayed in one room and turned on a gas heater to keep warm. Kshetri said all 8 people were found unconscious in the morning and airlifted to Kathmandu for the treatment. They were declared dead at the hospital itself. The deceased include 2 couples and 4 children. All of them were from Kerala. The bodies of deceased will be handed to their relatives after post-mortem. Moving on, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has condoled over the death of 8 Indians in Nepal. In a tweet, Jaishankar said that deeply distressed by the tragic news of the passing away of 8 Indian tourists in Nepal, our embassy in Nepal has been closely following the situation. Embassy officials are stationed at the hospital and are providing necessary assistance. Our thoughts are with the bereaved families. The 50th annual meeting of the World Economic Forum opens in Davos, Switzerland today. This year's program focuses on achieving maximum impact on the forum's platform for public-private cooperation. across 6 core areas of activity: ecology, economy, society, industry, technology and geopolitics. Among the initiatives to be launched at the annual meeting is one that aims to plant 1 trillion trees over the next decade and to equip 1 billion people with the necessary skills in the age of 4th industrial revolution. Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal will lead the Indian delegation to the WEF. Besides, over 100 CEOs, political leaders including union ministers and chief ministers will take part in the 50th edition of the annual event. US President Donald Trump arrived in Davos for the annual economic forum, where he was to give a speech just hours before his impeachment trial kicks into high gear in Washington. Trump's Marine One helicopter touched down in the picturesque Swiss ski resort shortly ahead of his scheduled speech to the World Economic Forum, which this year is focusing on climate change. And on the first evening of the World Economic Forum Annual Meeting 2020, actor Deepika Padukone received the annual Crystal Award in Davos. The awards are given to cultural leaders who are improving the state of the world through their contributions to inclusive and sustainable change. Padukone was honored for her leadership in raising mental health awareness. Other winners of Crystal Award included Chinese dancer and transgender celebrity Zhen Xing, Australian artist Lynette Walworth and US artist Theaser Cast. Deepika Padukone said people must understand depression and anxiety are like any other illness and can be treated, and her own experience has encouraged her to work for this cause. Sports story now. India opening batsman Shikhar Dhawan has been ruled out of the upcoming 5-match T20I series against New Zealand with a shoulder injury. The 33-year-old cricketer suffered from the injury during the 3rd ODI against Australia on Sunday. The Indian squad left for New Zealand on Monday night, and Dhawan did not travel with the side. BCCI is yet to announce a replacement for the opener. The tour will start on January 24th and will end on March 4th. The Indian team will play 5 T20 matches, 3 ODIs and 2 test matches on this tour. The first match of the 5-match T20I series will be played in Auckland on 24th January. Well, that's all we have on this news bulletin. Stay tuned for more news and updates. Namaskar.